Good morning.
All right, we are here with Laika Loveheart. What's up?
Hello. How's
Hey.
it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm just gonna jam some tunes in the background while we talk some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Laika, you and I, we go back. I want to say about 3 years now.
I was going to say 3 feels
Yeah.
right, yeah.
And we met at the Destination Q Theatre.
Q Theatre, the world's worst purgatory.
Purgatory, indeed. And I don't know, we got talking about music, we got talking about projects, we got talking about Laika's solo projects, and I guess things just launched from there.
Yeah, I think it was like I'd started recording stuff, and then you got me to play it over the speakers one day, and it was just like, wow, we need to get you on a stage.
Amen. Yeah.
And then, yeah, rest is, you know...
Current affairs.
Current affairs,
Current
yeah.
affairs.
Being
Not history.
actively written.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I guess like we've seen Laika in through a few different lenses as a not just a musician but an actor and a director and all kinds of things.
I don't think I've directed anything.
Nah?
No.
You're
But we're
directing
working on that.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is direction
There is-
somewhere.
I like to think that there is direction.
Yeah, just describe a little bit about what else you do outside of the music world.
Yeah, totally. Well, acting and... I feel like everything always will come back to music.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm not writing my own stuff, I'm composing soundtracks for other people. And acting in shows and working in tech. I like to make sure that I'm always kind of working within the creative world.
Yeah.
And because it's really like the only thing that I can do.
Same.
Yeah. So I try and make it as a bigger part of my life as I can. But yeah, at the moment I'm working. I'm making a show,
Sick.
which is called The Ballad of the Duct Tape Cowboy and Six Shot Cinderella.
What's the cowboy stuff? Explain the cowboy stuff.
So the cowboy stuff came about at the beginning of this year, where it just sort of like started as this character that I had the idea for. I didn't really know where the character was going to live.
Yeah.
And then I started writing songs that had that kind of fed into this Western vibe as well. And it just sort of materialized around itself.
Yeah.
Like it started with this character of the duct tape cowboy who kind of, I liked the idea of visualizing it as myself kind of.
Cool.
In this way of like a character that gets pieced together and is made up of like mistakes and stuff like that. And then that turned into the songs that I started writing from there. I kind of, as I was writing them, I was like, oh, these kind of feel like I'm writing about something specific.
Yeah.
Which is like this long abusive relationship that I was in.
Mm-hmm.
And it started to take more form from there, and then like this other character of Six Shot Cinderella comes in as well, who's like the like foil and to duct tape.
Right. Cool. Yeah.
And so it starts becoming this story of like these two cowboys that meet up in this western range, and then where they go from there, and how that kind of impacts duct tape, and then what they do to try and get out of it, and how they end up in the end.
Sick. No, that sounds really awesome. Spoiler alerts. Is there any big twists, or we got the twist is the journey?
The twist is the journey.
Yeah.
It's really like it's because it became way more like autobiographical than I think I was anticipating it coming in. So like, obviously I'm alive. So like, there's no death.
Well done. We like that. Alive with Laika Loveheart.
Alive with Laika Loveheart. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really, like, definitely it is heavy. It's very, like, lyrically heavy.
Yeah.
Talks a lot about, like, abuse and how that can affect somebody.
Yeah.
And just, like, really blatantly showing that as well.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like, being unapologetic about putting that out there. And,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, as either a cathartic thing or as an educational thing or something to...
Yeah, totally.
Both give yourself affirmations and also inform the world that, you know, dealing with trauma and abuse and shit like that, we've we've all got our experiences with it.
Yeah, and it's been really cool because like as I've been writing it over the year and I've been playing some of the songs from it, having people come up to me and being like, yo, the songs that you were playing made me think of my abusive relationship. And I was like, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, why would anybody relate to something that was like that? And it was like, oh no, actually it's because, you know, a lot of people go through this shit.
Yeah.
And having people come up and be like, yo, that was, like, I felt exactly what you were saying. It's really, really cool in that way.
That's so sick. Kind of like accidentally creating a therapy network.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We are jamming some Hop Along Sister Cities, and prior to that, I can't remember who we played, but that's all good. We talked some more important stuff over those tracks. Yeah. And this one caught my eye. You've curated a playlist for us.
I have.
And we've got Gay and Excitable by Tonsil Hockey.
Yeah, I love Tonsil Hockey. Tonsil Hockey is this band from New York.
Yeah.
That I got a couple friends and my friend Viv, who was in this like ska punk band called Gutless, started this other project with a couple other people that I can't remember what were their names at the moment. But this EP came out, it's like their first release, came out earlier this year.
Yeah.
And going back to like talking about how like punk and metal sounds best when it sounds really shitty.
When it sounds trash, yeah.
It sounds like absolute garbage, and I fucking adore it. Like,
Beautiful.
It's music that doesn't, like, the band is called Tonsil Hockey. There's, like, songs, one of them was, like, Popper's Sommelier and Imposter Gadget are song titles there, and so this is Gay and Excitable, and it's just music that, like, feels like it doesn't take itself too seriously.
No, we love that.
Which
We're
I
all about it.
really, really adore when I'm talking about music that I'm making that takes itself so seriously.
Yeah.
I love shit like this.
You got to have a bit of comic relief sometimes. We'll play the rest of Tonsil Hockey, Gay and Excitable from the EP, the T4T Olympics.
Hold back my hair. I've been such an obedient man. I deserve to get another treat, please. I have to ask, would you please sign my passport? I'm asking the nicest way I can, so please. Got me on my knees. Please come play with me. Please come play with me.
One Two Radio, Laika Loveheart, shoes that I can run in.
Yeah.
I've been wearing ill-fitting clothes and shoes that I can run in, so I don't slip, trip, and fall when I hear the footsteps coming. Well, I've been creeping out at night, hoping no one follows. Well, I've been running through the dark and through the thin and hollow. I've been trying to cut my legs under the briars and brambles, watch the blood drip pouring out and down across my ankles. Well, I've been walking on broken glass just to see how it feels. Feel the pressure cutting deep, it helps remind me I'm real. Well, I've been wearing ill-fitting clothes, shoes that I can run in, so I don't slip, trip, and fall when I hear the footsteps coming. Well, I've been creeping out at night, hoping no one follows. I've been running through the dark and through the thin and hollow. Well, I've been trying to cut my legs under the briars and brambles, watch the blood drip pouring out Feel the pressure cutting deep. Let else remind me I'm real. I've been wearing outfitted clothes that shows that I can run it. So it don't slip, trip and fall when I hear the footsteps coming. I've been walking out at night, hoping no one follows. I've been running through the dark and through the thin and hollow. I've been trying to cut my legs under the brass and brambles. Watch the blood drip pouring out down across my ankles. I've been walking on broken glass to see how it feels. Feel the pressure come deep. Helps remind me I'm real.
Run it back, run it back.
Run it back, run it back.
Run it back, run it back. We won't run it back. But you know, when she does go up the octave, you know it's serious fucking business, right? Yeah. So you've been recently sort of come along to some jam acoustic open mic nights when you can, sort of thing. And we've seen you in a few different iterations of the Laika Loveheart project. We've seen the electric Laika Loveheart.
Yeah.
We've seen the acoustic. And I feel there's almost this kind of stubbornness about not getting any other band members involved.
Yeah. See, like, the thing about it is that I'm deeply, deeply autistic.
Yeah.
And so I come to the idea of, like, other bandmates. Like, I want to be performing with other people because, like with that song right there, like, there's so much more to it that exists than what I'm able to do by myself. But I need to... I have this, like, mental lock that I need to find the perfect people.
Yeah.
That, like, get what I... And it sounds very wanky and very pretentious.
Yeah.
But it's, like, it's this thing of, like, the music that I make ends up being way more a part of me than I think I expect it to. And so I need to find people that are, like, gonna be receptive to that.
Yeah.
As opposed to just, like... Because when I talk about it to people, it's like, I want to find a band and I want to find people. That they're like, oh, just go onto, like, Facebook and, like, to groups, and it's like,
No.
There needs to be, like, a deep element of romance to it.
Yeah.
Where, like, I'll see somebody and, like, you're my drummer.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, I feel like when you get band members off Marketplace, you're selling yourself short.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's damaged goods.
Yeah.
Shout outs to anyone in this room who has found the band member of their dreams off Facebook Marketplace.
There's nothing wrong with finding the band member of your dreams on
Craigslist.
Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. It's just not where I want to find my perfect
No.
band member.
And I guess when you're dealing with very kind of personalized and, you know, autobiographical work, you don't want to be grabbing some rando.
Yeah.
In general, you don't want to be
In general, you don't
grabbing
really
any
wanna be
randos.
grabbing just like some guy off the street. But also, like, I really want to be working with, like, queer musicians.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, I don't have this tattooed on my hand for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, like, yeah, making sure that, like, the people that I find are, you know, part of that
Yeah.
world as well.
Yeah,
Very,
100%.
very important to me.
And also, like, you know, I feel with the music that we do, which is punk adjacent or, you know, punk embracing, basically,
Yeah.
there has to be some alignment with your worldviews.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're going to be, running into all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it is very important. I accidentally pushed someone off a balcony at their own house party,
Yeah.
and now I feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
So you know how rappers like to narc on themselves in lyrics? And sometimes that lands them a lengthy prison sentence. Free TK.
There's nothing that ties me to the actions. The title of that, this is a little EP that I made in 2021. That was the I was studying acting, and for our one of our final projects was this grad film that was set at this house party in which my character accidentally pushes somebody off of a balcony and they die.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel too good about that. So I composed some of the music for that film, and it was like my first kind of proper foray into composing for screen and stuff. And that's what this EP is. So the name for that one, it's the thing that I probably get asked. You know, one of the most often questions that comes up to me is like, so it's this character that I played who was just this total bitch, is like getting all up in somebody's face right at the end of the film, and they're like, go to push them away, and it's fall off the back of a balcony.
Right. That's dope. We're going to listen to the last 20 seconds of Party Crasher, and that's going into Chase This by Laika Loveheart.
All I ever want to do is look as pretty as possible and make the loudest noises that I fucking can.
1, 2, 3, chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Swing it like a rag doll, kill you with a kiss. I am not a bitch, chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Swing it like a rag doll, kill you with a kiss. I am not a bitch, chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Swing it like a rag doll, kill you with a kiss. See you in the back row, trying to creep towards me. Summer's blowing out your mouth, your eyes are looking stormy. Bet you wanna see every little piece of me. You fucked up in school, boy, and never felt love. Bet you wanna touch me and drink everything in. I'd rather have flies and maggots burrow into your skin. Now you make it out, problem jackets, Chinese bound. The good luck trying to get trust, boy, run you out of town. Chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Sling you like a rag doll, kill you with a kiss. I am not a bitch. Chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Keep on swatting you away, you fucking little fly. Chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. I wish your tiny little head could just shrivel up and die. Chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Sling you like a rag doll, I'll kill you with a kiss. I am not a bitch. Chase this, chase this, chase this, chase this. Sling you like a rag doll, I'll kill you with a kiss. I am not a bitch. I am not a bitch. I am not a bitch. Chase this.
Had a shower without crying today. We'll chuck it on another list of personal victories. It's 9 in the evening and I'm trying to find the ways to pad out the time before I hit the road and I head back home. I know when I get there it'll just be things that you wanna hear me say. You wanna see me do while I'm holding back the tears and I'm trying and I'm crying and I'm. You were too busy doing hot girl shit to notice I was down. You were too busy doing hot girl shit to see I'm not around. I'm crying to my pillow and you're not even there. Try and tell myself that you still care, but another day, another party, another congregation. Stuck feeling like everything's a competition. I wanna know, just darling, tell me where I stand on the list of things that you got on your hand. Tell me, baby, tell me, darling, you tell me sweet when you're around. I don't know how to speak. I don't know just what to do. Making love with you feels like making
We are so back.
Hey yo.
All right.
So back.
that was hot girl shit. Off the Tender Meat EP.
Woo.
Yeah. We were just saying like that would be the radio hit.
Yeah.
If we re-recorded it. Or it could just be the radio hit, because this is a radio station and no
Holy
radio
shit.
can dictate to us what the fuck we want to play.
Damn, you telling me that already is a radio hit?
It's a radio hit.
Let's fucking go!
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
I mean, if you're listening, you probably didn't hear it here first, because you've assumedly been listening to Laika Loveheart this whole time.
Of course.
Yeah, cool.
How could you not be?
Local music circuits. We've had a few gigs at a few venues.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk us through some of your best times, your worst times, your average times?
I really enjoy, like, because I feel like I don't pull a big crowd.
Yeah.
And so I've come to really, really enjoy, like, intimate shows.
Yeah.
And so we were just talking the other day, we were just talking before, a couple weeks ago, I had this gig with CTO. It was just the two of us performing at this pub on Dominion Road, and it was like, there was a fire in there, and like the room was packed and with about like 20 people in it.
Cool.
And I was opening for them, and just like being able to kind of like look up after every song and see the reaction of people that you get
Yeah.
in the audience feels really, really like invigorating and stuff. I also one that I will always remember as a gig that we were playing last year. It was one of the Spectral Swamps.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the lady that threw tomato soup on Posey Parker? She was
Eliana Robushkov.
Yes, that's
yeah. The icon.
The
queen.
icon herself was
Yeah.
there, and I think I was playing Brat and Hot Girl shit and stuff, and she was like in the mosh pit, and like
Yeah.
that will stand as a highlight, I think.
Yeah. It was a really cool, like, defining moment in Swamp Cult sort of journey as well. Just being like, you know, the metal culture is really dominated by straight males.
Yeah.
And then having, you know, our Spectral Swamp sessions, which, you know, brought together the queer artists with the extreme metal community.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the leading figures in the trans rights activism in this country.
Yeah.
Just in the mosh.
Just in the mosh pit.
Just hanging out.
Just hanging out, just doing nangs in the back room.
Yeah.
Just hitting on everybody once they got off the stage. It was fucking great.
Yeah, nah, and yeah, Eliana, shout outs to you.
Shout out.
See you in the pit.
So yeah, please come to more of my gigs.
You don't need to bring tomato juice to the shows, but
you can if you like.
You can if you like, yeah. We'll make Bloody
We'll make
Marys.
We'll make Bloody Marys, yeah, absolutely. Bloody Marys on me the next time Eliana comes to one of my shows.
Truly. Shout outs to Dry July, shout outs to we're talking over Deer in the Headlights, It's Getting Easy, and we will be talking over Big Thief Simulation Swarm in approximately 10 seconds. In terms of like bands, artists, soloists and stuff that you've played alongside, who do you want to give shout outs to basically?
I absolutely want to give a shout out to CTO, Community Treatment Order. One of the like a band that I saw and was like, holy shit, that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the bands that I was playing with when I was first starting were very much like not kind of my like the first band that the first gig that we played was with Grim Rimney. Yeah. And I was there just like me by myself and your old busted up electric.
Yeah.
And then I've also been playing with like Parasitic Infestation. I've done a gig with them.
Yeah.
And just like it feels very like counter to like the stuff that I am, not to say that it's like bad or anything, but just like it felt really like there was a cognitive dissonance happening.
Yeah.
And then I came across Community Treatment Order and I was like, holy shit, that's where I need to be.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff that I want to be like performing with. And like immediately after that as well, they kind of like have started taking me under their wing, and I've done 3 different shows with them now.
Cool.
Also want to shout out Webbs.
Yeah.
Fucking love Webbs. It was on that the first gig that I ever played was me, Webbs, and Grim Rimney.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
What a lineup for a first
I reckon.
gig. And I think that was their first gig in Auckland as well.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I adore Webbs. It's like everything that I love from like bands kind of like I can't remember any names right now.
Yeah.
But I love like she sounds like a siren singing out at sea, and I always feel so beckoned whenever I hear them play.
Yeah.
And they've got two or three singles out at the moment.
Yep.
Which everybody needs to be listening to them. Listen to Crown of Bones and listen to I can never remember what it's called, but I always call it the tss, tss, tss song because it's got that groove in the back of it. That's like the
I think it's Wither.
Wither. Yeah, that's the one.
7-minute banger. That
7
one.
minute
Yeah.
banger.
I think Webbs' average song length is about 7 minutes.
Which
so,
is, I think,
yeah.
the correct song length.
Yeah. All radio bangers.
All radio
Yeah.
bangers, absolutely.
Yeah. We're going to skip to Community Treatment Order, Francis of the Mist, which I
Yes.
believe came out last week. But I think it's been around a bit longer.
I think this came out like last month.
Okay. Last monthism, yeah.
Last month.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That
cool.
feels right.
All right. We'll jam.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Community treatment order, Francis of the Mist. Toby thinks there should be more blast beat.
Everything's better than blast beats.
I mean, like, if, like, in those riffs where it's like, if there was just like in the background there, like, it wouldn't not hit.
No, yeah.
Truth.
Put a double kick on that.
Yeah.
Let's see how it sounds.
Skanks. Just the whole song having skank beats.
Put a disco beat on it.
Money's Nickelodeon ska.
Yes. Every song should be a ska song.
Every song potentially could be a ska
Every
song.
song is a ska song.
Yeah.
It just hasn't reached its full potential.
That's right. Yeah.
It's yet to blossom. It's like a caterpillar.
I think that's literally
awaiting.
like what I was thinking when I was recording Hot Girl Shit. I was like, the guitar in this like has that and I was like, this is a fucking ska song.
Yeah. You did folk punk. You did a folk punk thing.
I did a folk punk.
And we are talking over Crown of Bones by Webbs.
Ayo.
You know, intro too long. It's never too long when it's Doom. Yeah. Also, like, shout-outs, Community Treatment Order. They're probably going to take over some shit pretty soon.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Shout-outs to Jasper, fellow theatre kid in music.
No longer in the band.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
R.I.P. Jasper.
R.I.P. Jasper.
Jasper's making heaps and heaps of beats, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so probably reach out to some MCs if you want to spit over some sort of like newly produced, unreleased rap bits.
Yeah.
That could be a vibe. Anyway, spooky bit in Webb's Crown of Bones.
Let's go. Thank you, Nebula, for my tattoo. Also, hit up Nebula on Instagram for their new tattoo studio.
Yeah, tattoos and not embalmment and funeral services anymore.
No, I'm still doing that.
Oh, okay. Just on the side,
Just
though.
on the side.
Out the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That comes after the tattooing.
It does, yeah. All right, Crown of Bones. That is a crunchy little number there, Crown of Bones. I do like crunching on a crown of bones on a Monday morning.
Number you.
Yeah. While we're talking over Fleet Foxes, let's have a chat about some shows that have been recently and what you've got planned in the future.
Yeah, totally. Well, I've got this, The Ballad of the Duct Tape Cowboy and Six Shot Cinderella. That will be a show at the Basement
Cool.
in September as part of the Fringe Festival.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you can buy tickets to that now. I think they're doing like the hard Fringe launch today.
Okay.
Even. So we're working on that. And that is basically just like a full concept album done as a show.
Right.
So once that's done, and like I'll be doing more gigs, hopefully. I never know that I'm doing more gigs. People just will like come up to me and be like, "Hey, do you want to be in a gig?" And I'll be like, "Yes, I do."
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. So whenever I do more of those, you'll see songs from that. And then once that show's done, after September, we'll start recording it proper to get the album out. And then next after that is an album that I've been working on for a really long time, which is where a lot of the stuff from Tender Meat, the EP that came out earlier this year, and Talk Amongst Yourself, the live album from last year, is basically just like going to be finally recorded all nicely,
Yeah.
all the songs from that, into an album that is titled Making Love Under the Haze Code. So that's going to be where things like Chase This and Hot Girl Shit and Brat and Cryptozoologist and like all of the songs that like you've and Laughing with Mouthful of Blood, all of the songs that I play but like you can't actually hear properly anywhere,
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
eventually all live on that.
Oh, cool.
So I'm very, very excited about moving on to that before I can then start working on some new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Going through the discography, you've been recording and releasing stuff since 2021 or 2020? Something like that?
Yeah, I think because the first EP came out in 2020.
Yeah.
I think that was a Bandcamp thing first, and then it was on Spotify, and that was mainly just because I didn't know how to release stuff on Spotify.
Yeah. I'm still struggling with that myself. Yeah.
I find that like a lot of my discography is based on when I figured out how to do things. That's when I like the reason that I Want to Be Your Dog was my first single was because like I just shat it out in 2 hours one day. And I was like, oh, I know how to do this now, and then I released it.
Nice. Yeah, because that was the only thing on our playlist for quite some time
Yeah.
by you. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm always like writing, and it's just like when I end up recording something that it comes out.
Yeah. So, and we're just going to do a little shout out to Stag Zero and
Hell yeah.
Hamish Clark,
Stan Zero.
who Captain Stag Zero,
Captain Stag Zero.
who's been on the journey with us for quite some time as well. You know, and we've seen Hamish in various setups as well.
Yeah.
The acoustic Stag Zero and the electric Stag Zero,
Yeah.
playing a doom metal version variety show of his existing works.
Always love playing with Stag.
Yeah. It's a great time, and he has undertaken his own tours across the country
He has.
at random venues.
Yeah.
Braver than any of us.
Absolutely. I don't know how he's doing it.
I'm terrified of booking a show in another town.
Yeah.
Even the towns that I'd be quite comfortable in doing one in, like Wellington or something like that. It's just like, you know, just getting there thinking, hey, there won't be people turning up to this. What's going on? But yeah, the bro takes those chances and gets a sick road trip out of it, and I think a lot of it's for Instagram content.
Yeah, absolutely. Always going to be pushing it.
Yeah, and it's
Something that I do not do.
No, neither.
Famously not.
This is Avoidance by Stag Zero, and, you know, we do love a bit of avoidance. Shout outs Neck of the Woods.
Sometimes too much.
Shout outs Neck of the Woods. I'm not going in to do stock take today. I'm so sorry. I'm honestly so fucking sorry.
I believe you.
Avoidance, Stag Zero. Shout out Hamish. You're the man.
Leave me. Let it all away.
That journey where the power is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Love that sax solo.
Yeah. Well, that's shout outs to Jay from Exit Sign, I believe.
Yes, yeah.
Slamming the sax over.
Slamming that sax.
Yep. The sexy sax solo over some apocalyptic gothic folk music.
Yeah. What else could you ever need in life?
Well, yeah, once you put a sax
Some
solo
blast
over
beats,
it.
I guess.
Yes.
Yes,
We were just
exactly.
talking about falling asleep because the song's too slow.
Can you please put some blast beats into a Stag Zero song?
A singular blast
Just-
beat.
Just the one.
Please, for the love of God, go full Marduk. Go full Marduk on.
Oh, he's already got Necronomicon for that.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we won't talk about it too. But it's not to his. The style is too goblin.
It's too goblin?
Two goblin in a cave jumping up and down.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I
What the
know.
fuck is wrong with that?
Yeah, it's based.
I want more goblins
More
in
goblin
caves
music, yeah.
Goblin
jumping.
music. Yeah.
Goblin cave core.
Yeah. I feel like a dungeon synth rave party
Yes.
in a cave would be totally bossin'.
Oh yeah,
So,
bussin'.
bussin'.
Bus.
Sig.
Sigma Skibbity.
Sigma Skibbity,
Riz.
Ohio Riz.
All right, the brain rot has set in. We are talking over Sigaros, Sveven Ingla, which means I fell asleep to your set in 2011 at the St. James.
Wow.
I did.
Could never be me.
Yeah.
I was a barrier for one of their shows. It was great.
Oh, sick.
He got so into it in the last song that he knocked the mic stand off the stage and nearly into the audience with his guitar while he was like bowing.
Mean.
Because this is I was obsessed with this band for a long time.
Yeah.
And that bowed electric guitar.
Yeah.
I bought a cello bow for a shitty knockoff Fender and was trying to do that shit with it.
Yeah, how did that work?
You can make some really cool sounds
Yeah.
out of it, but because you're coating the cello bow in rosin,
Yeah.
it fucks up your strings.
Of course it
really
does.
Bad.
Yeah.
Not that that's an issue for me anyway, because as we know, I
Go
break-
through them pretty
I
fast.
break 3 strings a day for breakfast.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Really?
I think the most strings I've broken in a day was 5.
Damn. How do you manage that?
Hey, that's a fantastic question, and I wish I knew the answer, because then I'd be able to stop breaking so many fucking strings.
I don't even need to change my strings
I don't-
at all. In 3-4 months of 5 months of
I wish that could be me. I think strings are lucky for me if they last for a month.
impressive.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it impressive or is it concerning?
Yes.
We're not going to play the entire Sigaros song because it is 10 minutes.
That's fair. Again, perfect song length.
Perfect song length. And, I think the lyrics for an entire 5-minute span is just that's it. See, I'll let the pros do it.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're gonna jam Paranoia by Laika Loveheart. Any last words?
Come and see my gay cowboy show, The Ballad of the Duct Tape Cowboy and Six Shot Cinderella, in September at the Basement Theatre.
Let's do that. Let's all of us do that.
Everybody should come see it. It's on for 3 nights from the 12th, 13th, and 14th, I think.
Sick.
Yeah, come along. It'll be a great time.
Is that going to be listed on Basement Theatre's website,
It
Fringe
will be.
Festival
It'll be
as
on
well?
the Basement Theatre website. It'll be on the Fringe website. It'll probably be. You'll see posters for it around the place.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Banger. Can't avoid it. Gay Cowboy Show. It's going to be yippee-yay.
Yippee-yi gay.
Yay!
Woo!
Yes. All right, Paranoia, Laika Loveheart. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for inviting me. This has been such a great time.
Yeah, we'll do more of it.
Yes, please.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's fine.
1-2 radio.
French noises.
Have you ever seen the lights coming down from the city above you? Have you ever seen the lights come crashing down around you? Have you ever seen the lights engulfed in flames surround you? Have you ever seen the light so strong that it blinds you? 'Cause I see it every night in my dream. Wake up, no bed, no one to keep me warm. Wake up, and there's no one to see me through this. And this paranoia, it makes it hard to breathe. Can't pull these chains out from under me. And this paranoia, it twists and follows me. I can't pull this light out from in my heart to break.
Laika Loveheart, baby.
I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. I wish I could say.
Laika, what can you say about Nina Simone? Legend.
I adore Nina Simone. Nina Simone's got me into jazz.
Yeah.
Which is something that got me into caring about how I sound when I sing. The way that I kind of started looking at being able to cover songs was taking what she was doing in different songs and then just using how she kind of creates her sound and learning to scat as well through her and both Feeling Good and I Put a Spell on You. She has these 2 great scat passages that are just iconic. And this song especially is one of my favorite songs of just all time. I think the message behind it is so pure and beautiful, and I think it hits with so many different people.
My favourite song is My Baby Just Cares For Me, especially, have you seen the music video by Aardman, the same guys who do Wallace and Gromit?
No,
I'll show you after the show. It's like an animated cat.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's just beautiful. She's just beautiful. Gone way too soon.
Literally.
Nina Simone. Laika, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless. We really appreciate you coming in on your own time as well.
Yeah,
So
hey, anytime.
yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Live album coming soon. Final words? Final shout outs?
Be kind to those that you love.